Ask yourself this: what are you avoiding right now? And what story are you telling yourself to justify it? Have you ever sat down to work and suddenly found yourself reorganizing your entire desk, checking the weather for next week, or watching a 20-minute video about how to boil an egg, just to avoid the one thing you actually needed to do? You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're human. But here's what no one tells you. Procrastination isn't about time, it's about emotion. It's not that you don't know what to do, it's that your brain is screaming, "This feels hard, uncertain, or risky. Let's escape." So you scroll, you delay, you tell yourself, "I'll do it when I feel ready." But readiness never comes, because the truth is, you don't procrastinate on things you enjoy. You procrastinate on things that matter. So ask yourself this: what are you avoiding right now? And what story are you telling yourself to justify it? Is it fear of failure? Fear of success? Fear of not being good enough? Whatever it is, it's lying to you. And every minute you spend dodging it, you're not just delaying a task, you're eroding your self-trust. Today, we're cutting through the cycle, not with more willpower, but with deeper awareness. We'll expose, 1, the hidden emotional roots of procrastination. It's not laziness. 2, how perfectionism disguises itself as high standards while paralyzing you. 3, the brutally simple 5-minute rule that bypasses resistance and builds momentum. And yes, we'll twist the knife with questions that hit like truth bombs, because sometimes the only way out is through honest confrontation. Now, before we go deeper, welcome. Not with polish, but with realness. If you're watching this, it means part of you is tired of the guilt, the last-minute panic, the whisper of, "You could have done better." That ache, it's not weakness, it's your integrity calling you back. And if you want more unfiltered, human-first guidance like this on building focus, courage, and quiet discipline, hit subscribe on Elevate Your Daily. We're not here to shame you, we're here to help you reclaim your agency, one honest choice at a time. All right, let's stop running and start acting. Part 1. Procrastination is fear in disguise. Let's kill the myth right now. Procrastination is not poor time management. If it were, a better calendar would fix it. But you've tried that. You've made lists, set reminders, downloaded apps, and still you stall. Why? Because at its core, procrastination is an emotional regulation problem. Your brain senses discomfort, boredom, confusion, insecurity, overwhelm, and instantly seeks relief. Scrolling feels safe, cleaning feels productive, daydreaming feels free. But these are just distractions dressed as solutions. Ask yourself honestly, when I put off that task, what am I really afraid of? Are you scared your work won't be good enough? Are you terrified someone will judge you? Do you worry that finishing it will force you into the next scary step? That's the real enemy, not the task, but the story your fear is selling you. And here's the twist: the discomfort you're avoiding is the exact doorway to growth. Every meaningful thing you've ever done, first job, hard conversation, creative project, required moving through uncertainty, not waiting for it to disappear. So stop asking, "How can I feel motivated?" Start asking, "What fear am I feeding by delaying this?" Name it, stare at it, then act anyway. Part 2. Perfectionism, the silent paralyzer. You tell yourself you're just being thorough. You say, "I want it to be right." But let's be real, perfectionism isn't excellence. It's fear wearing a fancy coat. Perfectionism says, if I can't do it flawlessly, I shouldn't do it at all. If people see my rough draft, they'll think I'm incompetent. I'll start when I have the perfect plan, tool, or time. But here's the brutal truth. Done is the antidote to perfect. The market doesn't reward flawless first attempts. It rewards shipped work, tested ideas, and visible progress. Buffett doesn't wait for perfect investments. He acts on 80% certainty. J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter manuscript was rejected 12 times. She sent it anyway.
You're not ready is often just your ego protecting itself from potential criticism. So ask yourself, if I lowered my standard from perfect to good enough to learn from, what could I finish today? What if messy action is actually more valuable than polished inaction? Because here's what happens when you ship imperfect work. You get feedback, you improve, you build confidence, and most importantly, you prove to yourself that you're capable of follow-through. Perfectionism keeps you small. Progress sets you free. Part 3. The 5-minute rule. Trick your brain into starting. You don't need motivation, you need momentum. And momentum begins with one absurdly small commitment, just 5 minutes. The 5-minute rule works like this. Tell yourself, I'll just work on this for 5 minutes. Then I can quit if I want. Why it works? Because it bypasses resistance. 5 minutes feels harmless. It tricks your brain past the initiation barrier, the hardest part of any task. And 9 times out of 10, once you start, you keep going. You don't have to finish the report, just open the document. You don't have to write the whole essay, just type one sentence. You don't have to clean the whole house, just wipe one counter. Action, not intention, is what rewires your identity. So stop waiting to feel like it. Start before you're ready. Because the person who acts for 5 minutes today becomes the person who ships tomorrow. Putting it all together. Procrastination isn't your fault, but it is your responsibility. You can't control the fear that arises, but you can choose what you do next. So the next time you feel the urge to scroll, delay, or distract yourself, pause. Ask, what am I avoiding? What story is my fear telling me? What's the smallest possible action I can take right now? Then do that. Just 5 minutes. Not to be productive, but to rebuild trust with yourself. Because every time you choose action over avoidance, you prove, I am stronger than my resistance. And that belief, that's the foundation of everything you want to build. So tonight, look at your to-do list. Find the one item you've been dodging. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Start. Don't aim for completion, aim for courage. And if this resonated, if it felt less like advice and more like a mirror, do me a favor, hit subscribe on Elevate Your Daily. We're building a community of people who choose action over anxiety, one honest 5-minute block at a time. You don't need to be fearless, you just need to act despite the fear. Now go prove to yourself that you're ready.